my thoughts are safe. Find out where to hide and out and make for my escape. My patience is wearing thin, air is thick. Surrounded by the careless and arrogant, shared by baronets, paling in comparison. But apparently I stared the flare I lit. Heretic, to be fair, it was bliss. Now I'm staring at this. It's so aware that I'm equipped and we prepared to be it. No, not a pair to dismiss, but shit. You sit and listen, stop a smidgen and dip into the vision. Getting timid, living daringly with all of these demons. Keep them screaming under stairs that I grip. To keep revolving deeper off into the barren abyss. Quick with it, keep it dim lit, envision a crypt. The only place that I can go to be alone in my trip. I'm slowly crawling out the darkness, leave my heart in the pits.
My head in my bed is when the hell inside me breathes. No peace, no sleep. Stuck up in my head again, I'll tell you what I see. No sleep, no peace. Walls are moving in, I feel them caving down on me. No sleep, no peace. Yeah. And all that I can do is keep on playing make believe. No peace, no sleep.
Eyes water cause the moon's cloudy. Moon's pouty, thoughts I offer too loudly. I'm through doubting, now I'm down to mount a huge rally. Too badly, can't dodge everything they threw at me. I ain't been out of my head in forever. And trip, so the pain is getting buried with pleasure. Scary vendetta, a wick that they rarely take measure. And lit to an explosion of all fury and pressure. Watch me go, this is colder than outer space. Got a pace, but I just wanna vanish without a trace. And I want it all, so fucking famished and I just ate. Sometimes it fucking feels like it's packaged in what I hate. Great, you get high enough, flying, now they can't touch ya. Brain crusher, stay stoned like Kane's brother. And now we back to trying to see through the haze buffer. Ain't enough, I had to take some stuff just to attain slumber.
My head in my bed is when the hell inside me breathes. No peace, no sleep. Stuck up in my head again, I'll tell you what I see. No sleep, no peace. Walls are moving in, I feel them caving down on me. No sleep, no peace. And all that I can do is keep on playing make believe. No peace, no sleep. Yo, I spiral out of control. Deep it down into a cloud that keeps a doubt in my soul. Round and round and it goes, from my crown to my toes. See no sheep when I've been sleeping, so I'm counting on ghosts. About to explode, I don't know I can take it. And with the way I've been growing, it's hard to show in my face. Becoming reclusive, biting my tongue in the bullet, thinking I'm gonna just cool it before I'm going to waste. Thrown in a race, my legs feeling heavy. It's like they're made out of lead and there's a break in the levee. So while we testing the waters are getting sold down the stream, think we're drowning on dreams and being told not to scream. Holding our breath in an attempt to keep living. I heard that life is a gift, but it's only death we keep getting. And so I'm pulling the plug, dig my tomb in the mud, spill the truth in my blood and leave this restless condition.
What up, this is Siri Mani from Tribe. You are listening to Pyromancer Season 2, presented by Grasshopper Juice Records, co-hosted by Juan, Cosby, and Magefist. You already know we on 91.7 FM HD2 WVXU and 1660 AM Radio Artifact. Your home for wild culture, you already know.
You already know. Yes. Thank you, Siri. Thank you, Magefist, for always making this so amazing. We got Vibe One in the house.
What it is? How y'all doing, Cincinnati?
Yes,
sir.
We're gonna talk to him a little bit later. For now, you're listening to Pyromancer on Radio Artifact, your home for wild culture.
Sentimental sediments exempt. Everything that's said is being held in contempt. Better off conveying messages on old film. Pandemonium inherited is my ill. Do with it what you will.
Yeah, they don't listen to my dreams, so I'ma kill them in their sleep and leave the victims in the heat. Yeah, they don't listen to my dreams, so I'ma kill them in their sleep and leave them victims.
Observe my first kill. Those that hold me close and dear to them are almost like my children, cause I owe them everything beneath this ceiling. Stars of space amongst it, leaving room for more to be born ordinary, orbiting and flickering through feeling. The extraordinary thing about the human race is nobody has won but been running ever since the gun. Ribbon and waiting them patiently, but nowhere inside is them, so spectators begin to twiddle every thumb. Everyone. And hence this becomes the invention of gossip and lore. Tall tales adding on to a story till it is something more. Media day in the galaxy closes in as we lose touch with gravity, become vertigo as we spin. This common sense not far-fetched in any way, just a glimpse of a baby's first breath all the way to its grave. A game of life played by characters from the dirt. Nobody move, nobody get hurt. It's worse than winning a purse. Sentimental sediments exempt. Everything that's said is being held in contempt. Better off conveying messages on old film. Pandemonium inherited is my ill. Do with it what you will.
Yeah, they don't listen to my dreams, so I'ma kill them in their sleep and leave the victims in a heap. Yeah, they don't listen to my dreams, so I'ma kill them in their sleep and leave them victims.
Observe my first kill.
Seattle days, addled and dazed. Always great, no way out of the maze. Oh wait, how did it taste? The medicine that you forced in my throat, I choked, broke like porcelain. Oh, they poke needles into sore skin and space out, chase down endorphins. All the teeth look like some herringbone, skin so transparent I could see into the varicose. I had for days, no clientele lately. Still finding ways to drive myself crazy. Crazy like the gods, crazy like a mob, crazy like a fox, crazy from mania placed into my palm, yup. So I refrain, no I refrains, just Irish whiskey in my icy veins. A black heart in an ivory frame is what I became. That spark lights the flame, bang.
Sentimental sediments exempt. Everything that's said is being held in contempt. Better off conveying messages on old film. Pandemonium inherited is my ill. Do with it what you will.
Yeah, they don't listen to my dreams, so I'ma kill them in their sleep and leave the victims in a heap. Yeah, they don't listen to my dreams, so I'ma kill them in their sleep and leave them victims.
Observe my first kill.
IGC's behind this. I'm victory or loss, self-square. I am the remainder when everything else disappears. I'm the avatar, the last airbender. Master of the elements is here. And my tribe has no fears. We ride rhinos bareback and Chuck Spears. Hold up. This year, we gonna make bucks. See me swimming through coins with Scrooge McDuck. All forces united in one. You see God through the Father, and I am the Son. Look at the black prism. If my mother didn't give birth to light, you would have no vision. And I'm Uptown's finest. Royalty, you should call me your highness. Cannibal O, handle you slow. We got that black pepper for your sinus. We got pepper for your sinus. We got that black pepper. We got pepper. Handle you slow. Oh God, forgive me. Oh God. And I'm Uptown's finest. You rewind this. IGC's behind this. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who is the dopest of us all? Vast air. Your style is so last year. Reappear like Nightcrawler. Mist in the air. And if you dare, hip-hop's here, I still love her. Can't wait to get a whiff of her hair. The Messiah is here, and it's clear. Put the sword down, I replace your fears. I'm a respectable man, try not to swear. And when the ancestors speak, you lend them your ear. And don't judge, cause every man that strayed from righteousness still needs peers. It's true, I'm just giving you hope. You was dying, I'm just cutting the rope. You can't come around these parts unless you got heart, but you cannot cope. We got pepper for your sinus. We got that black pepper. We got pepper. Handle you slow. Oh God, forgive me. Oh God. And I'm Uptown's finest. You rewind this. IGC's behind this.
cold, stunting like I'm out here gold frontin', grunting goals abundant, known from nothing, told to simply go for mine and hold the front, and like a Timbo holds a bunion. We bring reduction to these runions, in limbo is their ability to function. Do the math, productive, disrespectful ducklings who think they God's get to consumption from the public image, they'll be finished as we diminish the sentence, reduce it to a vintage line within a limerick. How we manipulate poetics, it's part genetic and part of our rhetoric. Stay in motion kinetic and avoid the synthetic. Now noids copy styles like androids copy fouls. Get they whole plan voided, murder trials, inverted lives. Getting twisted with the wrong decisions, prison, industrial commerce. I'd rather stay free and continue to rock that piece of line verse and live my destiny the way it's meant to be with the bomb perks. Styling on them like some beauty salon works, beyond curse.
They call this a class, this movement already. Social fugazi back on the ruler already. Cause the moolah big getting to it already. Calling this a class, shit's moving already. Social fugazi back on the ruler already. Cause the moolah big getting to it already.
Not a pattern clamoring for masters approval till they notice the force in this one is stronger than usual. Put him on the path to Jedi cause the spirit is suitable. Plus the way he uses power to move the people is beautiful. Admittedly, his technique contains flaw but it's raw. He stays in the pocket like Tyson, hook body the jaw rather deceptive. His power level subdued like Goku. They're only seen by the very perceptive from its conception. His verse is written to plant and see like inception. To open eyes and change your perceptions. Do you really think the people in power would change the rules of the game just so you could win and join them in the tower? A simian named Caesar said it the best, reiterated from the rooftops while I'm beating my chest. This a long twisted road where the ups and downs can make you lose sight and get off the goals, toss your soul off the floor.
They call this a class, this is moving already. Social fugazi back on the ruler already. Cause the moolah big getting to it already. Calling this a class, this is moving already. Social fugazi back on the ruler already. Cause the moolah big getting to it already.
Sons of Silverton already.
What up? Kyle.
Got Vibe One in the house. Play a couple more, and we'll play some of his new music and talk about what he's got going on. You're listening to Pyromancer on Radio Artifact. Your home for wild culture.
Rap music, music. Yo, you should've killed me when you had the opportunity. It was the one thing I wasn't gonna do for myself, and now I got a couple under my back. What can you do to me? Nothing was planned, but it came together beautifully, and now it's too late for a warning. Should've listened to Boeing 808. You should've bumped on to late night tape. We found what we need regardless of if we won, and I clicked with them squares in the corner, and we maximized the moment. Captains of our own ships, I won't capsize. Head full of ideas, I stand in my capsize. Lately I'm becoming more and more what I rap like. The king, a geek, a self-aware, self-righteous black guy. Since 9 knows I had a thing for dancing on hot coals and bare feet, cool them off on the cobblestone. Nothing to lose but a life that was monotone. Like Sweet Papa back in the day, I thought I'd walk alone. Trails I blaze, trails I blaze. I done came a ways away from Gator Bait, you see I wear them now. Crocking my moccasins, I rock them till I wear them out. Cover my trail because my privacy is paramount. Gotta be elusive, then no one can tell me that I'm deluded, thinking music can be lucrative. I'm trying to make ducats off of couplets, bands off of stanzas. Your attitude isn't in my budget, I ain't pandering, nah. Inshallah, oh Allah, Lord willing, I can pay my bills and live a life artistically fulfilling. I'm opinionated as a career choice. Give me an absolute and I'ma send you back an invoice. Truth don't change with your interest. What do shit is individual intuition. So I ain't concerned with what is and isn't, but rather what can be. The double question mark is more than branding. Yeah.
Matador, 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 sidestep, matador, 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 sidestep, matador, sidestep, matador, sidestep, matador. In the China South, get clipped by the hip, your spinal pop. Vulture, the target market is uncultured, picking at the shoulder of the leftover carcass, and someone else's guarded. You best know the truth. You're trying to break through like the Red Rover, you kidding? Welcome to the true city, we got doom grids. Cincinnati on the map, check the blueprints. My crew is a circle of two, and if the shoe fits, the crew up produces. Performing live over open boxes. I can't hear your rap, not vocalize a prophet. Got it, you focus, I know, shot it. I focus, I the focus, take my name upon this monolith. Nonsense, you fuck with non-conscious, and I'm progressive. I'm meant for slaves of their content. Topics regurgitated, easy to remember. Spit it back verbatim, never leave the center. You're under in the sound, taking all the plunder, but stay watered down like a
a marathon runner. Keep up the pace, you're bound to hit something. I'll be making honey, counting counterfeit money. Contraption activists capture bliss, they caption this. Spastic choking, haphazardous, slow, keep vocally rap stacked to the brim with a potency back by me hacking on flim. Fatten your lip with a cast iron skillet. I'll stand back and watch your satire kill it. No hand clap you when the quagmire limit. Sink to the bottom of that flat tire grimace. You whack tired insta, filibuster. Get hung when I lift up ventriloquist function. What's that? Feeling in your gut fat. Trust that, jump back, rug rat, fitted with a dunce cap. Sidestep matador in a china shop. Get clipped by the hip, your spine will pop. Grab the bull by the horns, and fight a lie. Knock his lights out, knock his lights out. Sidestep matador in a china shop. Get clipped by the hip, your spine will pop. Grab the bull by the horns, and fight a lie. Knock his lights out, you got higher watts.
AP, the youngest son of dad, the #1 in plaid. A stun gun with 100 ones in my hand. I'm not a one-man band, I'm the one you can't stand. A nun making puns, building castles in the sand. And those castles fade away like your master plans. Get off your ass and dance, come on and give me a chance. I'm in my b-boy stance, no I'm not, I'm in my big boy pants. Feeling fancy, getting antsy, chases alright, can't sleep. I can't keep acting like I am free because I can't be when I'm trapped without a family. Cancer keeps rearing its head, I say no thanks, be on your way. You popped up on my yesterdays and today's and tomorrows. No, I don't have a couple dollars you can borrow. You're a hollow tree that needs to get chopped. Your face, yeah, needs to get shot. Pop, pop. Don't stop, I could build a cacophony of awesome things if the us could get off of me. It's not my fault, you see, life is built upon hypocrisy. When my pops was deemed DOA, I thought it would be me next to see death. Oh well, gee whiz, I keep stressed. I can't seem to be freed from this weakness. That's a weak-ish, what a weak mess. Back to back, stacking jack after that. Your rap was getting shredded. Should've probably never went and said it, but you set it free. Now there's nothing left but to let it be. What's the remedy? What's the cure? What's the difference between a whore and pure? I'm not sure. I'm running for office. I'm wanting more coffins to be built. We need stills to see over these refills, the prescripts and cheap thrills. I keep killing them with kindness. My mind is trying to find the balance between hindsight and blindness, but it's getting harder for me to see in the dark. Hold your lighter up, I'm needing the spark. I'm needing the spark. Come on. The truth of the matter is that we're never gonna learn. We're never gonna learn. The more we stare into the sun, the more we get burned. The more we get burned. The truth of the matter is that we're never gonna learn. We're never gonna learn. The more we stare into the sun, the more we get burned. I'm trying to write these sing-songy choruses. I'm trying to complete my metamorphosis. I'm trying to be less or maybe more of this. We were trying, but it looks like we aborted it. I'm trying to write these sing-songy choruses. I'm trying to complete my metamorphosis. I'm trying to be less or maybe more of this. We were trying, but it looks like we aborted it.
The homie AP counterfeit.
Is that back-to-back Stack and Jack?
Mother Clucka. That's right. It's good stuff.
It's off his EP Lassie released last year.
Lassie, I think it'll be included in the full length that comes out August 17th.
Everybody's two-faced.
This is Happy Tuesday. There's the Pyromancer on radio.
Yelling out the truth's fake. I wanna run like hell from myself. I got way too many lies I'd love to tell. Some fib for profit, others spew it from a bored face. Some just do it to be ruthless and ruin your day. Lie to me like I never needed eyes to see. Unless you got a beat. The colony won't follow me, I'm all apologies. Something about hypocrisy caused us to not agree. Lost at sea, swimming with my toxic tongue. Put all the sheep to sleep for cheap, in weeks we got it done. A lie leads to 3, and now we're all in too deep. Nobody taught the flock to stop and think before they speak and lose sleep. What should I even say? This problem's pathological. To tell the truth is honorable, but we won't, that's impossible. Little white lies lead to fickle white lines, drawing riddle-like rhymes around the place that I'll die. This hopeless poet only wanted honesty. Won't tell you what I actually think, but nothing's stopping me. Lie to me like I never needed eyes to see. Lie to me like we're gonna leave alive and free. Lie to me, it's my psychiatry to fight and grieve. Lie to me like you mean it. Lie to me. Lie to me, 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 lie to me,
Don't go away.
I haven't moved.
Tell me something nice.
Sure. What do you want to hear?
Lie to me like I never needed eyes to see. Lie to me like we're gonna leave alive and free. Lie to me, it's my psychiatry to fight, then grieve. Lie to me like you mean it. Lie to me. Y'all ain't gotta lie to kick it. Y'all ain't gotta lie to kick it. Y'all ain't gotta lie to kick it. Y'all ain't gotta lie. Y'all ain't gotta lie to kick it. 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 Y'all ain't gotta lie to
Happy Tunes. Y'all ain't got a lie to kick it. It's good stuff. Yeah, so we got Vibe 1. We're going to play some of his tunes right here.
Yeah. She Power.
She Power is the first one.
Yeah.
That's right.
Hey, yo, without even getting
Listen to Pyromancer on Radio Artifact.
Your home for wild culture.
Oh, yeah. Put our egos to the side. We know it's all about the woman. All right. We come from the woman. You feel me? It's womb man, not man womb. Female, not male feet. Oh, yeah. You know, they come first. You feel me? Motherland, not fatherland. Yeah. Let's go.
She got that power. She got that power. She got that power. She don't know it yet. She got that power. She got that power. She got that power. I'ma let her know.
No matter how many times I step on the line, I say something that I shouldn't say about you behind. You the numero uno, God body design. Don't ever let a man run tricks on your mind. You shape and mold the shell of our soul. Keep us warm when the world turns cold. We the only species that can verbally critique, so it's a must we let you know. And give thanks, cause when the water breaks, they don't tell how long it takes to push our heads the size of a grapefruit through a hole the size of a grape. Even though we may have been a mistake, you never gave us up, kept food on the plate.
Don't trip on your shape or your weight, just try to live healthy. See another day, the world needs more love, you know, on the way, baby.
She got that power. She got that power. She got that power. She don't know it yet. She got that power. She got that power. She got that power. I'ma let her know.
She's strong-willed and flats along hills. Depending on how she feels, she let you know that the love is real. But when she mad, if looks can kill, she a breadwinner. Turn around and bake a bread for dinner. Definition of a real go-getter, unconditional. With the love she delivered to the utmost, is the respect we should give her.
Steady on the trigger, just in case she gotta defend herself from a shady figure.
She stay down with her sisters. No petty fighting over nonsense, she beyond that fitna. She give it how she get it. She view life as a blessing and she just wanna live it.
From the beginning it was in her. She had to balance her intuition with facts and her attention.
She got that power. She got that power. She got that power. She don't know it yet. She got that power. She got that power. She got that power. I'ma let her know.
Yeah. Wow. She got it. She got it. Yeah, she got that power. She got that power. She got that power. She power. She don't know it yet. She got that power. She got that power. She got that power. She power. I'ma let her know.
Get that power, baby. She got that power, baby. You got that power, baby.
Nice. That was She Power. This next one is Hot Girls from the album Fire.
From the artist Fire. Yeah.
Oh, from the artist Fire. Oh, yeah, my bad. All right. Here it is.
Hot girls, hot girls, hot girls. Hot girls, hot girls, hot girls. Make you wanna scream. Hot girls, hot girls, hot girls. Don't do your thing. Hot girls, hot girls, hot girls.
I stay with them fly mamacitas, senoritas, independent, get money, Cincy down divas. Bull in the spot, she looking, he watch. Right on time, who the fuck looking at her watch? And she step like a beast, in heels to every beat. Nice, neat, and she wearing her physique. Knowing she the ish, hold up, test me. On the dance floor like, hold up, test me. Every Thursday in the wild, jocking her style. Black on bags, and she stay popping tags from the nest in that city. City of the gritty. So she might be known to have some loud up in them bitties. And a pocket full of fitted up to 20s. With the whole team, no fool talking ish, come and give it. Style like you own me, give it to me, own me. Damn, I love them girls, cause they give it like you own me with them.
Hot girls, hot girls, hot girls. Don't do your thing. Hot girls, hot girls, hot girls. Make you wanna scream. Hot girls, hot girls, hot girls. Don't keep doing your thing. Hot girls, hot girls, hot girls.
Every night she looking illa, by day she a killer. Work that 9 to 5, grind, yeah, she shine. Taking care of hers, yes, I mean hers. Take care of kids, yes, and maybe even his. Damn, she'll blow the roof off in this mug. Cause she the truth off in this mug. Style like you owe me, give it to me, oh man. 100% real and don't ever fuck with phonies. Don't ever fuck with homies or ever fuck with stonies. You can take it to the bank, no loanies or omis. If you don't know by the end, you'll know me. Thorough breeze, stallion, brick house can't clone me. Damn sure can't fold me, and damn girl he owe me. Hoping he can erase the fact that he lonely. Style like you owe me, give it to me, oh me. Damn I love them girls, cause they give it like they owe me. With them
hot girls, hot girls, hot girls. Don't keep doing your thing. Hot girls, hot girls, hot girls. Make you wanna scream. Hot girls, hot girls, hot girls. Don't keep doing your thing. Hot girls, hot girls, hot girls.
Make you wanna scream.
For you, and then we'll get into some conversation. This one's old Watusi track, right?
Yeah.
We played this one a few times. It's a good one.
Big up my bros.
There you go.
I'm tired of hearing you talking, bro. You killing our vibe. Yapping all the time, man. Give me your break. Before you see the tribe hit the stage, you been hear us backstage. And the other when we finish, we say, we've been gone for a while, had some things to work out. Now we back up in the place and we all far. Now we spitting dope over this dope hit. We took it back with the classic drum.
Watu chillin', we here for the children. What more can I say? We in the building, live in the flesh, we transmit good until it's overstood. Boom Babylon, he spit the facts. Grown man rap, we still under attack. Black boots stomp is Nubian soul clap. Tell the DJ cut the record and then bring it into my eyes, all you see is lines. Take a spear to the chest. You can't fuck with my tribe. Put your hands in the sky so I know that you lie.
Hey, yo, I'm digging the groove, I'm digging the mood, I'm digging the way the Y2 making you move. Yeah, ain't changing no fools, we changing the rules, maintaining the cool. Jedi mind tricks, slaying his schools. Powerful impact with this musical tool, the type of learning you would never ever get in the school. Zoning, funky, Pepe Le Pew, from my analog vocal to the digital booth. Make the computer compute, send our music all over the world. And I'm speaking near you. Post, share, like, every morning, new night. Break. I'm tired of hearing you talking, bro. You killing our vibe. Yapping all the time, man. Give me a break. Before you see the tribe hit the stage, you been hear us backstage. In the huddle when we finish, we say, break. We've been gone for a while, had some things to work out. Now we back up in the place and we all far. Break. Now we spitting dope over this dope hit. We took it back with the classic drum.
Sticker, ripper, mics but green like Elohim, dream picker, melanin light tight that recite without hiccup. This is high definition, transmission to distant bigger. In position with centrifusion dishes to make it sit up. And listen with vixen to petition your mind to get up. Overstand this Robert Klein, the man is man, don't give up. G.O.D. veteran, not too many better than. This soul tribe is full of vibe. Just spitting them in, spinning your ears before your eyes. Just quitting petitioners in your work for them lies. They can wait participating in this way, being wise.
Snap, cracking apart, bringing the seat right back to the block. Like an accurate shot of the power of the flash of your top. Fiber otherwise, we the other guys known as the tribe. Pseudonym from the natty, you see, go to the VC. Ultimately, winners are was more culturally the break was the foundation. That's why the tribe was closest to me. To the essence where we started at. Watusi's the part of that. Laser scoping you over till we can see where your heart is at. Hit your cardiac till we elevating your pulse. 7 doubles where the part is at. Even the smallest doses affecting your fate. It's written all over your face. You couldn't wait for the natty finest to come with the lineup to make it break.
I'm tired of hearing you talking, bro. You killing our vibe. Yapping all the time, man. Give me a break. Before you see the tribe hit the stage, you been hear us backstage. In the huddle when we finish, we say, break. We've been gone for a while, had some things to work out. Now we back up in the place and we all far. Break. Now we spitting dope ish over this dope hit. We took it back with the classic drum. Break. Break. Break.
Written all over your face. You couldn't wait for the natty finest to come with the lineup to make it break.
Stick up, ripper, mics but green like Elohim, dream picker.
Break. Digging the groove, I'm digging the mood, I'm digging the way the Y2 making you move. Yeah.
Break.
You can't fuck with my tribe. Put your hands in the sky so I know that you lie.
Break. I'm tired of hearing you talking, bro. You killing our vibe. Yapping all the time, man. Give me a break. Before you see the tribe hit the stage, you been hear us backstage. In the huddle when we finish, we say, break. We've been gone for a while, had some things to work out. Now we back up in the place and we all far. Break. Now we spitting dope ish over this dope hit. We took it back with the classic drum.
Dope-ish. That's right, Watusi Tribe. Woo!
Break.
Break. Fire. Some fire here on
We were Urban
Pyromancer.
Artifact this past, I guess by the time you hear this, it'll be a week. And 2 days ago, Saturday the 1st. You got to see that live.
This is another one.
You missed out.
Let me holler at you, baby.
Yo, you had me the whole time. Giving me the time of the day, I felt blessed. Had my eyes set on the best, so why would I waste my time with the rest? Had my heart beating so hard in my chest, had to pace my words so I can catch my breath. You were so fresh, I was covered in sweat. Had to keep my eyes up, trying to show you respect. Usually with that, they come to catch. When a nigga can't hit, you be ready to step. But you were worth so much more than that. To be in your bed, yeah, I waited for that. Slow walk it, live it like I talk it. You found love in me and never lost it. You give me so much energy, I'm never exhausted. Relationship shining, so you know to be flossing.
Call it what you want, I'ma call it love. Thought you didn't want it, now you can't get enough. Call it what you need, I'ma call it love. Thought you didn't want it, now you can't get enough.
Time is the ultimate gauge. Will this love last? Will this love fade? The more things change, we just gotta be main. Continue to want the same thing for each other, so we elevate. Never concern ourselves with what people say. They ain't happy when they look in the mirror, so they can never be happy for me, and you don't let them penetrate. No room for envy, jealousy, hate. Compromise, communicate, not dictate. Try not to only keep it real when we shit face. Anything not authentic, we eliminate. Our true feelings from within, let them emanate. Feed our souls like food on a dinner plate. Every anniversary, we regenerate. We sharing our moment with center stage. Love is freedom, cannot be caged.
Call it what you want, I'ma call it love. Thought you didn't want it, now you can't get enough. Call it what you need, I'ma call it love. Thought you didn't want it, now you can't get enough. Want it, want it, want it.
she want. I'ma call it love. Call it what you need. I'ma call it love.
All right. So we got Vibe 1 in the house here. What do you got to say, man?
Hey, first of all, let me say peace to everybody in the Natty, everybody who's hearing this. Peace and love, peace and love. Shout out to you guys. Thank y'all for having me. I really, really appreciate it.
Thanks for coming on, man.
No doubt, no doubt.
It's an honor, man. So that last song was Call It Love from the Maturation of Lid Roni, right? That album came out this time last year?
Around this time last year, yeah.
So tell me about that.
Man, the name itself, Lid Roni, was a nickname I had in high school. My actual name is Khalid, Khalid. So you take the L-I-D. The Roni part, that's the funny part. The Roni comes from me being an avid Bobby Brown fan when I was young. So Bobby Brown had a very popular classic song still to this day called Tenderoni. And I played basketball in high school, so we had a basketball dance in our gymnasium. DJs playing all the the 90s hip hop and all that or whatever. Then he slows it down with Tenderoni. So I start slow dancing with this girl. I break it down. I get down on the ground, and Bobby used to do this little like wave and actually simulating sex on the floor. And I went down and did that, and then my teammate ran up on me. So back then, whatever your name was, whatever it was that you were doing, we would just say your name and add whatever it was you were doing to it. Yeah, so in his mind, I was dancing to Tenderoni, so he ran up on me and said, Lid Roni, Lid Roni. And so I was like, I kind of like that. We went to the state tournaments and stuff. And when you at the state tournaments, you get your state tournament jackets personalized. So everybody's getting their name or whatever their nickname was, and I put Lid Roni on the back. So around 1990, Lid Roni was born. So, but Lid Roni is somebody who loved like New Jack Swing, R&B, love music and all that type of stuff or whatever. So, but after I got out of high school, my music was more geared towards, when I became an artist, the first thing I was speaking on was like more like social issues, what would people would consider conscious or whatever. And I stayed in that lane so long, every now and then dipping back, just adding my flavor to the music. And it just got to a point that I felt like I needed to get back to that person, because you can be in relationships, married or not, and you could be a good person, and you could be, not cheating and all that stuff like that. But if there's a certain part of you that needs to be open, how you communicate and how intimate you are with the woman. And so I had gotten caught up in being who I am and how I am, unbeknownst to me, that I was kind of like, what's the word? Not alienating my wife, but emotionally abandoning my wife, right? Abandon is the word that she used. So at first I'm like, what? Nah, me? You got to really get out of your way to understand that, man, you've been tripping. In the most other people was like, well, you ain't really did nothing. I cheated. I did this. I did that. So I didn't do a lot of the super duper bad things, but sometimes you don't realize, even with the ones closest to you, how much your energy or how much you communicating to them, the attention that you're giving them really matters. Because I'm a person who doesn't need a lot of attention. I don't need you to tell me I'm handsome every day. I don't need none of that. I just need you to be 100 with me, and I can trust you when I ain't around you. It's the simple stuff. I'm real simple. But as things, the last few years, I was recognizing and maturing, which hence the name, the Maturation of Lid Roni. Like, so I started getting music sent to me I was going to do some things with some licensing, because I do stuff with licensing or whatever. So I got some tracks from another person, E-Mac, and he said, you can use these, write whatever you want to write on them, and then, put them out. So as I started recording them, all the pieces of music had me writing relationship type songs. So I would sit them to the side, I was like, oh man, this is gonna be my album, because I put out plenty of other solo albums, but this one felt like the first one, because it was like really just me speaking about what's going on in my life, what's going on. Everything wasn't autobiographical, but it was still from a perspective that anybody that's been in relationships, good or bad, can get something from it. So I just started. Probably took me about 2 years to actually get all the songs out, get them. And in between that, I'm recording Watusi albums, producing for other people, all that type of stuff. So I was just taking the time not to rush it, to get it out together and put it out. That's why I didn't rush after I put it out to jump and do another solo album 6 months later. I'm gonna ride this album out, even as I'm doing the other Watusi album, even as I'm doing my every few years I do a producer's album like the way Dr. Dre would do. So I'm working on the beginning stages of doing that, but I'm still gonna work every song that I can, shoot videos for every song that I want to shoot videos for, just continue to work the album, because it's something that I really put my stamp 100% approval of it on, you know what I mean? And I've gotten a lot
close to your heart, man. It like takes you back to your youth and who you are as a person, your history, your personal history.
Exactly.
So much time into the album that it means
and I had somebody tell me, one of my friends, he was like, he had texted me. Actually, when he first got the album, he went live in his car while his wife was driving, and he's just talking about the openness, honestness of the music or whatever. And he's like, he was tearing. He didn't cry, but he was tearing up. And I was like, dang, that's crazy. And the other people were chiming in on the live feed, like, because he could hear the music. Well, he kept replaying certain songs, and his wife had a favorite song on there. But he had texted me one day, and he said, bro, you got to work this album for at least 2-3 years. Don't do it and then let it. You know what I'm saying? People need to hear this or whatever. So I was like, hey, that was what my intent was. Because back in the days, even still some now, with R&B artists who've been playing for the last 20-some years, they still work their albums the same way. But back in the days, like Bobby Brown's album came out, since we on the Roni part of this, say it came out in 88. He was working that whole album all the way until like 93 before he came out with his next album, because the stuff just sat with you longer. So I just wanted to make sure. And then there's so many people that's not going to hear it the first couple of years. When they do hear it, it's going to be new to them again anyway. So I might as well continue to perform it and work it. You know what I mean?
Especially if you're still getting, your name out there and stuff. There's people that haven't heard it yet. It might be 2 years old, but how many albums have you heard that, like, first time you hear it, they're X amount of years old, and you're like, it's new to you.
It's
so
new to you.
It's a good thing they kept pushing it, otherwise they might not have reached you.
Right.
You might not have reached it. So.
Right.
So I heard you say something about new Watusi Tribe. So you got some new Watusi Tribe coming in?
Yeah, like just the same thing with the Watusi. We have been probably the last 2 years. I would say, the last 2 years we just been gradually recording things, coming up with concepts. And we gotta actually have a lot of music. But we're gonna piece it. The way we're piecing it together. At one point, it was just gonna be a continuation of the other, like part one. Then later on in the year, part two. And then I just kind of halted everything because we would have dropped last year if we would have kept going on the rate that we were going. And we have a member by the name of Katuk who's also in Sons of Silverton. So I wanted to make sure he had the opportunity to push that project as much as he wanted to, as much as he could, because I like him and Kyle as a duo, and I love the album. So now I was like, nah, let's just keep bubbling over here. I'm about to drop mine, and then my other brother, Moses, who is in Atlanta, he's dropping his at the end of the month. Let's let things live a little bit.
Let them sizzle.
Let them legs grow, and then by the time that we come with the Watusi stuff, the stuff that we already have, we probably gonna add on to it. We actually plan on like taking a little retreat to Tennessee in the cabins and record down there.
Nice. That sounds awesome.
So we definitely need to wait till after we do that so that we can see what the different energy would be, and then just put everything, mix and match everything to make it cohesive. But yeah, we did have a name for it, but I'm sure that's not going to be the name. So I don't have any name for the album, but just let everybody know that.
All right, well, tell me what the name is that it's not going to be. Sound like you were going to say something. Unofficially tell us the unofficial, not going to be a name.
Okay, it's two of them, so it would have depended on which one we dropped first.
Because it was going to be like part one, part two.
Yeah, part one. One was going to be, what was it? Because we had a song titled the same, Nubians, basically, and then it was going to be like Nubians, then subtitle such and such. Then the next one, but
guys are getting nerdy
last
with
year we was like blood on our spirit, blood on our spirit, blood on my spirit. That's what it was.
Nice.
Blood on my spirit. Yeah. And so blood on my spirit is like it's a metaphor, basically life struggles and stuff. You going through different struggles, different wars, and trying, conquering them. You're gonna have some blood on your spirit. You know what I mean? Just going with the whole Watusi Tribe thing. We figured spirit instead of blood on your gun or some stupid, you know what I mean? Something like that. So it's just saying that you're not gonna go through life without going through some things and having some wounds, and then having to wound some people.
No pain, no gain.
No pain, no
right.
gain. Yeah.
That sort of idea.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. Yeah. So then also, you are familiar with the studio that we're sitting in right now. We're at Radio Artifact.
No doubt.
So you do Know I'm Talking About, which is similar to us, where it's like it's hip hop based, but there's a lot of BSing and sort of talking about.
Yeah.
So beyond that, tell me, it's you and Six.
Me and Six. We've been doing it just over a year. February 9th. To be exact, I believe, made it a year.
Nice.
It's been great, man. I'm not a talker, but when I have something to talk about, I can really dig my teeth in and talk. So we've had some great conversations, some great guests, some authors, some political people, entrepreneurs, artists as well. Definitely some newscasters. And with Six, I'm the straight to his funny. You know what I mean? He's hilarious, and I give you the dry humor sometime, or you know what I mean? It's just we kind of balance off of each other real good, because he can be talking, just having a regular conversation with the guests, and then go into this different type of voice, and he can imitate a lot of people, like a lot of people on the spot. So he'll do something on the spot. It's just, you never know what's going to go on with the show, you know what I mean? So definitely, Now I'm Talking About Radio, on Instagram, it's NOMTOM_BOUT radio, and then also the same on Facebook. Y'all check us out when y'all get a chance.
Nice, check it out. You said it's also on Spotify?
Yeah, we have all the shows. You can go back if you missed anything. You can go back and check it out on Spotify, Google.
Nice.
Google Play. It's a bunch of different ones, but
same. So if you're out there listening to this listening to Pyromancer on Spotify or Google Play or any other things that we do distribution through, No I'm Talking About, check it out sometime. They're also on there. Give them a follow.
And what time?
Check them
you said
out.
That's on Wednesdays?
That's on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Yeah,
there you have
Wednesdays,
it.
7 p.m.
Cool. We're going to play a couple more songs here and, humor vibe one here for a little bit longer. I'm Juan Cosby.
And I'm Magefist.
You're listening to Pyromancer on Radio Artifact, 91.7 FM HD2 WVXU Cincinnati.
Your home for wild culture.
I'm trying to get the bounce back. Trying to get the bounce back. Trying to get the bounce back. PSG. Bounce back. Bounce back. Yo. Like, I've been trying to get the bounce back. This is what it's like to lead a house for a gram, but somehow you bring a ounce back.
Where you found that?
If I ain't got it, I can get it. No, it's running bass, pitching yay out the park after dark. I can take you where the mound's at. What you doing? Keep it moving. Get to where you lounge at. Man, I need a band just to walk through. Make them understand when I talk to. Now this ain't designer, but it should be a fine to be this fresh. No arrest, it's a lawsuit. No respect on my name that you all do. Talking deaf to the game, bring the chalk through. All you lame, but you broad cool. She can bag it up like a U-Haul. Riding in something with the roof off. Making sure the money stay too tall. Spitting fire to acquire my desires. All you do is drag on like you RuPaul fool. Devin got the tools, make you boo one move. I don't drink to be 100, but I do got proof. Off the chain in the booth, yeah, the dude got loose. I mean, the dude got juice. I've been trying to get the bounce back. 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 Up, then we bounce back. Get up, then we bounce back. I've been trying to get the bounce back. Trying to get the bounce back. Trying to get the bounce back. Up, then we bounce back.
Devin Burgess.
Little bounce back action there. It's off his album Trash.
That's right.
Also dropped last year.
That's right.
Hey, wanted to let you know this world is mine for the taking. Sticks and stones might break my bones, but I'm alright with the hating. Spend your time on words that do not faze me. I think that shit's amazing. I am who I am, not who you make me. All you really wanna do is sit around and add a caption. Your only passion is getting likes and fucking reactions. Lights, camera, but your actions contradict the way you're acting. You're only half in and your battery's already crashing. I think it's really sad. You keep spreading negativity. You can keep that shit away from me. I don't like the way it sounded, and frankly, I don't wanna be around you. Why you always clowning?
In times you need to be slow, be slow, be slow. Times you need to be slow, be slow, be slow. If you wanna say you're low and put on display your high, and then you're never really gonna know. The emotions never get notified. I tried.
Do you wanna turn that L into a loss or a lesson? Don't be stressing, I'm just asking a question. What's your direction? Why you calling me a lesson? Calling me out when all I got is blessings. Oh, you can get to stepping. Let me tell you something, I don't know you nothing. Why you pumping that fist? Cause we both know you won't throw one. Nah, you won't throw one, so go on.
In times you need to be slow, be slow, be slow. In times you need to be slow. If you
case you didn't know, well, you are fully grown. So get the fuck up off your phone, go be alone. Hey, and whoa, the pieces of your soul, whoa.
So when you dropped a phrase saying everything's okay, below your picture a perfect face, but I know you're alone. Just put your phone away. Apple's always at a simple place. What you trying to chase? Find a place, chase stacks, tagging all of your clothes. Put your phone away. Right now, in a stressful place. Right now, please find a place, chase stacks, tagging all of your clothes. Show me now, show me now.
New for my album with Audley and Zella here. Vibe 1 wanted to plug a show coming up here at the end of June.
Yeah,
Hit me with it.
June 29th, we're having a day listening party for Watusi Tribe member Mitch Mo at Stoney's Pub, 5400 Carthage Avenue in Norwood, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Make sure you come check us out.
Mitch Mo, June 29th. Check it out.
There.
Yeah.
We will once again close it out with Dope Knife. You're listening to Pyromancer on Radio Artifact.
Your home for wild culture.
It's like Eddie Murphy's Raj. If you don't want the executive producer all in the video dancing,
Become the dope sandwich.
the CIA, the DOD, the NSA, the GOP, they can suck my. Hope they all get fleas. Dope. For God MC, there can only be one. You need run, cut a rapper's head off and leave up. Absorb the power, of course they sour. They see the beast done, I'm a fat rap nut. You ain't even pre. See son, you never seen sun when you're buried beneath dung. If you're scared of my speech, never heard the streets that I be from. Watch me murder a beat when I heard MCs and release them. They disperse in the street for emergency to come treat them. My childhood was shaped by a West Africa massacre. Nowadays it pays if you're less than half as spectacular. For cameras, rappers are sucked faster than Dracula. I rap until day that my face is packed with a catheter. I am tarantula, dribbling in the clutch. Murk your favorite rapper way before I finish the Dutch. Turn to dust, killer deluxe, but I'm just sick of styling. So I can't even spare a if you would give my album 1 mic, 2 mics, 3 mics, 4 mics. Said everybody down. I don't give a shit about you. I don't around. Turn the music up, let my people hear the sound. 1 mic, 2 mics, 3 mics, 4 mics. Life says everybody bow. I don't give a shit about you. I don't around. Just the fucking ring, let a nigga wear the crown. I wear my sunglasses at night.
Yeah, that's cause you're a
What I say from my jaws, what they can't wait to deplore. Same heads of state that went and set my generation to war. Politicians are all spineless salamanders. Obama killed way more kids than Adam Lanza. Mama told me I'll be the boss like Tony Danza. More of a George Costanza to put you on my swagger. I'd rather slave away to think of something to say. So when it comes to putting words together, dog, I'ma laugh rap. With that, I still love my son if he's gay, but I kick him out the house if he raps whack. 1 mic, 2 mics, 3 mics, 4 mics. Said everybody down. I don't give a shit about you. I don't fuck around. Turn the music up, let my people hear the sound. 1 mic, 2 mics, 3 mics, 4 mics. Life said everybody bow. I don't give a shit about you. I don't fuck around. Kiss the fucking ring, let a nigga wear the crown. These niggas is shooting everything up. Everybody down. You can't even go to movies no more.
What the
Cause when it all ends and the missiles start to fly, there's only gonna be 2 things left walking.
What's that?
Cockroaches and knife.
Dope sandwich. Word. Dope sandwich. Put this in your mouth. Dope sandwich.